What up, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. Hope everybody's doing good on this Tuesday. Okay, so as y'all see in the thumbnail, I guess you could say that's that's like my favorite. That's like my favorite Godzilla make my day moment. He even got the eyebrows on there and everything. But anyway, I guess you could say that's how I look when I when I found out my inheritance was stolen. You know, the crazy thing about it, guys, is that my older brother. It's funny too, because one time this dude called me brother that was pretending to be my father actually told me that I had inheritance. So, you know, it's kind of like, even when that thing enters the back of my mind, like, is this shit real? Like, yeah, it's real. Because this dude told me that I had inheritance. We're talking about Junior, they call him. Told me I had an inheritance. So where's my inheritance? See? They actually let me know by word of mouth, y'all, that I had an inheritance. So where's my inheritance? So after I got through the angry period, guys, you know, to tell you the truth, guys, and some of y'all can agree with me, man, life is always like, okay, what now? Or then what? I told one individual, I said, I'm going to be sad when I receive my inheritance. I'm actually going to be sad. You know why? I said, 'cause I'm going to actually have to do some work now. I told him, I said, I've been on vacation for 3 years. That's why I always tell y'all, there's always checks and balances to everything. And money can make any type of pathological issue that you may have as a so-called regular person or poor person or whatever. If you don't get that shit in check, that shit will intensify by 1,000. And like I told y'all before, I guarantee you that there's more people who are rich that want to commit suicide than so-called people that live, you know, middle class on down, because you got so much to deal with. Everybody's gunning for you when you got money. Everybody's gunning for you. Nobody is acting real around you. I'm starting to see signs of that now. That people can't be themselves around me. That's why I told y'all I'm already rich. I already got the currency because people already cannot be themselves around me. So what does that say? I'm not driving around in the Bentley. Why is people so pressed when I come around? Because the currency lies within me. There's nothing outwardly. You can't take your money with you, right? So you better be rich on the inside. But yeah, you got all this money, and then it's like, then okay, now what do I do? I'm telling you, man, it's like a sickness, man, where you think something's wrong with your life, and then when that shit gets fixed, you just move on to the next problem. And if it ain't no problem, you'll find a problem. That's when you know you have some kind of mental illness. Always looking for there to be a problem. It's almost like, why do people need a problem to feel like they living? Man, I think the majority of the people got that kind of cognitive issue. There's always a problem. As soon as you take care of that problem, you'll find another problem. Like, what? Why can't you just live like balanced, in peace, and realize that everything you're looking for is within yourself? Well, you know, this society, man, it kind of creates this society. I'm not gonna lie, this American society, it creates these narcissists, these bastards. I told y'all a long time ago. You know, they pretty much raise you in school to have a huge ego. And I told y'all, by the time you get out of college, you're a complete asshole until something happens that makes you sit the fuck down. They create these monsters, man. It creates the insecurity in women. That's one of the reasons I'm glad I'm not a woman, because I see the pressure that women have to go through to be beautiful. You know what I mean? Man, as I'm saying that at 11 o'clock, oh my goodness. Man. That's the bad thing about being healthy, y'all, is you do. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. When you healthy and you eating right, you horny to the motherfucker, man. It's like, god damn, you can't blame me, man. You can't blame me for looking at all these women like this, man. When you healthy, your shit, you just man. You start to feel like a almost borderline criminal when you healthy, boy. Shit, you be thinking about looking at these women rolling through the streets. But anyway, y'all, yeah, this society, man, it creates these monsters, man. You know, it creates these monsters. You know, this whole thing in America is about ego and competition. It's so much about that. People got to create fake competitions inside their own mind. People got to create their own war stories that don't even exist. Ah, man, I guess this place, you know, it's just a test, man. You know, can you get over all the programming that people trying to do to you, whether it's coming from the government, your job, your family, your friends, your wife, your spouse? You know, can you get over all the things that this place tries to feed you? All this, boy, do you have the remedy to cure all that shit? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I meet people and people are just looking for a reason that something's wrong with me. Then they think something wrong with me because ain't nothing wrong with me. Go figure that. People think it's something wrong with me because there ain't nothing wrong with me. I heard one lady say I'm damn near perfect. Shout out to that lady. She know who she is. She over there with that purple stuff. She got me in a Dave Chappelle mode. She got that. I want that purple stuff. But think about it. Let me say it again. People think there's something wrong with me because ain't nothing wrong with me. One lady said I was damn near perfect. Do I consider myself perfect? No. I think I'm more evolved than the average American. There's too many mental illnesses, man, with people. You know, I ain't on no prescription drug. I ain't on no antidepressant medication. I guess majority of people, if they went through what I went through all my life, they would be. But no, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. And I don't want to know everything. If I know everything, I wouldn't, guess what? I wouldn't want to wake up tomorrow because it'd be boring as hell. But yeah, one lady called me damn near perfect. I said, boy, man, you better get security, bodyguard. You better get bodyguards from these women. If women thinking I'm damn near perfect, you gotta get a bodyguard. You better, man, I better get bodyguard for these women coming after my ass, man. But yeah, so I done said just about enough, y'all. Just want to say something in closing. Yeah, so that Godzilla face, man. Yeah, I was like that at first, but not no more, man. Not no more. Matter of fact, you know, this whole situation has definitely taught me a lesson, and I hope I pass my test. And the best thing about being able to receive my inheritance is being able to possibly create jobs that people actually like working on. I would never want to be anybody's boss. I would never want anybody to call me their boss. You could say that for the narcissist. I hate that word, boss. How I'm gonna be somebody's boss when they can still make their own decisions? What I need help. I need people to help me. I need people to help me now, and I need people to help me after I get my hair. I don't call people workers. I'm your boss. Nah, man. Look, you either want to help me or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, that's cool too. But yeah, I definitely want to create jobs that people like working in, man. You understand what I'm saying? This place is so full. I drive around, people are just looking so miserable. People don't stay on the job more than 2 or 3 weeks. Nah, man, I want to create jobs. People want to stay. They want to stay there. They don't want to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the best part about receiving an inheritance is being able to give back. Because like I told y'all, there's only like 3 or 4 things I want to do. I like staying in shape. I like getting massages. Of course, I like women. I like eating healthy. I like watching movies, especially old movies. I like visiting museums. I love that. I love history. History is like my favorite subject. I like architecture. I love Victorian homes. I love all that stuff about the way homes look, homes that's been preserved, come from the 1800s, but in pristine condition. I'm really into, history and museum. And so once I feel myself, you get your hands, okay, so once I fulfill all that, we all know the Bible say, was it in Ecclesiastes? Solomon say everything is vanity. I know that right now. See? And I don't got it yet. I'm glad I know that right now. Because I know God wanted to make sure that when you get this, I don't want, your life has been so, you have so much turmoil that when you get this, I don't want to make sure, you got to cure that first. Because like I said, you can get the money and whatever turmoil you think you have, all that should magnify with the money. And God want to make sure my ass is proper, man. But yeah, after I do all the things I want to do, man, then it'd be like, okay, you'd be sitting around with a bunch of money, like, okay, well, now what? Well, you just find joy out of helping other people, man. That's how I want life to be for me. But then, like I told y'all, this is Judgment Day too. So there's a part of my mind that just prepares that this whole thing is an illusion anyway, and it's liable that I could be in a whole nother reality in a snap of a finger, and it won't even have nothing to do with no money. Maybe this whole thing is a test to see if I'm ready for 5D, because look, ultimately we want to live in a society where there ain't no damn money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, ain't no damn money. You your own money, you, the individual. So anyway, y'all, I didn't say about enough. Of course, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to show y'all that Godzilla face, man. But yeah, all right. So I'll let y'all later. Peace.